Hey guys, I have a cool one for you today. In my previous video, I said that I was going to have a much better creation because this one was kind of mess. So, yeah, that's this. And if I go ahead and flick that, then you will see it's actually what you don't see. You don't see any pistons. Now, it was level with the ground earlier, so that means that this is a flush and seamless 2x2 trapdoor. And those who might remember would remember that I had a 1x1 seamless and flush trapdoor, and I will be linking this in the description for those who want something really simple. So after I tear off the floor of this one, I will be back to show you the redstone. Alright guys, I took off the top and it's only 8 by 10 by 2, which is 160 blocks if I did my math correctly, and I think that is the smallest. Now note that this is also in sync, something that the other ones are not. And as you see, closing, it's all perfectly timed, opening perfectly timed as well. Now the only thing that isn't perfectly timed is this guy right here. He's the culprit. Now he is 1 tick slower than the one over here. So I'm going to issue a challenge saying try to keep it as compact as possible, but also make a fully in sync one, because even though it's 1 tick and you can't really see it, just knowing it is 1 tick slower pisses me off. So you know, and whoever has the smallest design that is also in sync will get a mention in my next video. Now my previous challenge I issued didn't get any people trying at all, so I hope you guys trying this one. It really is a cool build. So yeah, and then you're gonna need 2 pistons on that side, and then I'm having a bit of trouble with both placing blocks and trying to find things to say, because this is like my 80-second take. Not really, it's more like 25, but I keep screwing up because it is a large creation, so I have to do it all in one take, because that's how I roll. And then over here you're going to need a lever, and then let me just get a half slab in advance. Now you're going to need a half slab because of bucket and chunk borders. Now bucket and chunk borders update redstone dust differently than quote-unquote the normal Minecraft, in the fact that like farther ones will update sooner depending on where it is or something. So it's pretty sporadic, and let's just say that the half slab just saves you the trouble of trying to figure out how to fix it. But anyways, have a repeater and 4 there, and then a dust, and then this side you're going to need a piston with a block, and then have a torch there with a comparator on subtract mode, have another comparator there, and then you're going to need a hopper, and then put 3 stacks of items or 3 strong items in there, ones that will give a full signal for that slot, and then have a dust there, and then a repeater there, and then have 2 half slabs here. And then this has nothing to do with chunk borders or the like. It's for not to power the bottom pistons down there. So over here you're going to need a repeater, and then a dust, and then a block, and then these guys are for updating issues with bucket and whatever, and these are actually on 1 tick. I don't know why I'm changing them, but anyways, over here you're going to need to finish up the entire creation with making a falling edge monostable that powers these pistons to make it seamless again. So have, once again, another strong item in there. Oh, I like those strong items, they're so manly. That was weird. I'm tired. Anyways, have a block there, and then a comparator there, and then going into a piece of dust, going into a comparator, going into a block, and then going into the dust here. And then these 3 dust over here is the reason why I need a strong item instead of a weak item. And then that is also the reason over here. Now, no, it is working, by the way, so if I do that and then I do that, it will push it to the side and stuff. But the reason why I have this fancy subtracting thing over here is so it only has a output of, I believe it's 7, or it looks like 6. So it has an output of 6, which will only reach this repeater over here, and it will not power these 2 dusts, which would power this piston, and that would not be good because it would not allow this extender over here to do its full job. Now I hope you guys enjoyed, and what was I gonna say? Something about the competition, but you know, I bet you guys won't even sign up, so whatever. And until next video, goodbye.